Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Tuesday 4th of August 2026. So today, this is how, I don't know, is it mad? I don't know. So across the road there's a guy and he starts, I'm thinking I'm just going to record a video like that, looking out there, and suddenly he slides a load of joists, like thick wooden floorboardy things, out of, not even a van, out of an estate car, and he does the dreaded thing of setting up the funny thing bench, giving me Matt's face. Is he still there? Yeah, it's all still there. That means he's coming back to it. And I was just getting a pint of milk, obviously. I didn't even have any makeup on, and probably like cat hair all over me, looked like a mad person. And I thought, don't go and ask him how long he's going to be going for. But before I knew it, I was asking him. Just random woman, just like, how long are you going to be sawing those things of wood for? And I could see him thinking, is she a crazy person? And then I had a nice chat with him, actually. Got his number, he's a carpenter. So, you know, created a win-win out of the situation and never really got an answer. They've got woodworm. So there you go. I'm spilling the beans on that house over there. Students have all gone. And yes, Tracy, it is the same one that we had the competition about what colour will they paint the door. No colour at all. No colour at all. I know. Still can't believe it. I say I couldn't do that, but maybe I could. There's a strange inertia, isn't there, with household things and old houses and stuff. You're just like, oh, oh, I can't possibly do it. I don't think I could have done all the bloody sanding though. Anyway, let's just read the last third of The Enthusiastic in the August Woods, because we left it, I've just got a little bit left. Some of the birds that arrived in spring have completed their breeding and fledged their chicks, and are now preparing to fly south as the days begin to shorten. Adult cuckoos that famously leave their eggs in other birds' nests, and so take no part in child rearing, left in June. They're quick off the mark, aren't they? But this month their offspring will follow them, guided by some innate compass, and certainly not by any parental help. That's like Generation X kids, isn't it? It's like, I've given you a key on a bit of rope round your neck. Now bugger off and I'll see you at sundown, if that. I've kept back some Finder's crispy pancakes. They're into the microwave. Nightjars too. Do not hang around and we'll be off shortly. The forest is beginning to empty of its summer visitors. Late summer is certainly here. And again we have the sunrise and set in Ashby de la Zouch in Leicestershire. This completely cannot work out what on earth it is. There we are. Look at that. Yes. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. So the 4th, the sun rises at 5:30-ish and it sets, ooh, it's creeping in, isn't it, at about 20:55-ish. I'm going to look at Radiant Realms today because I've used them a lot in the monthly readings, which are still coming out. I know, they're still coming out. Okay. And I use them in the extendeds. Oof. Oof. It's a lot. It is a lot. I know it's that one, so stop messing. Oof. I'm going to get a 4th one. One of them's just the bloody card on how to use the deck. Right. We're in the material realm. I did a power tool biddly bop there. To be fair, at one point of the discussion, he was so desperate that he said, I'm just going to use a handsaw on the other ones. And I felt like saying, like that makes a difference. I know, I'm going to be the mad woman who has bloody loads of cats and starts wittering onto workmen about 4b2. Right, anyway, the cards. Dead weird. Well, not dead weird, because we're kind of really, you can see this, material realm. Aren't they beautiful? This reminds me of when the boy was little. I miss those times, actually. So when the boy was little, he was very similar to having a dog. And whenever he came back from our forays into nature, which was mostly the park, you know, or even just the street or whatever, he never came back in without a stick or a stone, you know? And I used to have them in little piles of them everywhere, sticks and stones. And then one day, the tiny thing, him, not the stick, he dragged back a thing that bloody Gandalf would have been jealous of. And we had to like pipe this massive, almost tree trunk into the lean-to and just put it there. I know. But, you know, miss those days. Anyway, the material realm. So, money is one. Security is another. Career, job, building, security, all of those things. Fine. First card we have is this rather sulky looking fellow here. Relentless grip. Materialism, possessiveness, protection, fear of loss, caution. This is a little bit like the man who looks like he's been shoplifting vinyl records and putting them down his pants in the Rider-Waite Four of Pentacles. You know the one. He's always either sitting on a pentacle, stuffing them down his trousers, denying that they're there, playing it close to his chest. And if you look at things like King Midas and sort of any old-fashioned myths about money and stuff, there's always this kind of warning about becoming too grippy. But also, if you have desires towards something, accumulating something, this could be your career, this could be you want to buy a house, this could be you want to own a home, you want to rent one, you want to whatever. I don't know why it is, but if you have this relentless desire for it, you virtually never get it, which is really annoying. So I think what it's saying is just let go of the rope a bit. Just let go, for God's sake, let go. Stop pursuing it. Then we have the juggling act, which is very similar to the Two of Pentacles, actually. Resource management, unexpected task, adaptability. So keeping plates spinning, strange income streams. If you're in kind of, you know, you get an emergency bill, you start taking money out of one account, you put it over to the other, you're being sort of creative, okay? So you're juggling people, finances, things at work, whatever it is, doing what you need to do to make it fit. And then this is the only real kind of spiritual-ish card, is we get the Alchemist Cup. And this is a little bit more about the sort of alchemy of hard work, good planning, plate spinning, and also, you know, grip letting go of, allowing the universe to do a little bit of what sometimes the universe does, just a little bit of magic. And I really do like this, but it's not something you can plan for, and it's something you have worked hard at, but it's not as a result of the hard work, if you know what I mean. So I guess this is luck, but sometimes luck is very much enhanced by hard work. As in, to be in the position where someone would say, wow, you were lucky that that fell to your lap. Well, you were in the right place at the right time because you'd worked hard. Sometimes. Sometimes it isn't. It's just you get some luck. You know, I can't believe, isn't it a coincidence that so-and-so knew so-and-so and that they mentioned I wanted a job? Or, you know, that never to forget the power of weird connection, weird coincidence, weirdness, alchemy, luck, juju, all the things we can't necessarily factor in when we just got this relentless grip on things. there we go. Leave me a comment and I will see you soon. Namaste.